Hi, I'm Rosie. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make the best cranberry fruit bread. It is 1 cup of ocean spray or fresh frozen cranberries, coarsely chopped. 1/2 cup of chopped nuts. I'm leaving the nuts out because I like them, but I know that a lot of other people don't really care for them. 1 tablespoon of grated orange peel, 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of sugar, 1½ teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 2 tablespoons of shortening, 3/4 cup of orange juice, and 1 egg. This recipe is just incredible. I've been making it for so many years. I got it off the bag on the cranberries, and it's not on that bag anymore. They stopped putting this recipe on there maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago. And now they just put a cranberry relish recipe on there. So anyways, I'm glad that I saved this recipe because I make it every year and it's just really popular. And I haven't had anything better than this. So, and you know what? I like to add like 1/2 cup of chocolate chips. Bam. That's what you got to do. So here's what I have here. The baking powder, the baking soda, salt, the sugar, and if you want to put like a few tablespoons less of sugar, that's okay to do because it doesn't have to be really sweet to be good. And here's the flour. And I'm going to stir in the orange juice and cut in the shortening and add an egg and orange peel. So here's the orange juice. Here's the shortening. Here's an egg. Let's put it on the blender for a minute or so. Okay, we're going to stir in the cranberries I chopped up and the chocolate chips. And the orange peel. I've greased and floured a 9x5 bread loaf pan. This is going to go into the oven at 350 degrees and it's going to cook for 60 minutes. And I'm going to use a toothpick, the test method, at the time that it's done cooking to make sure that it's cooked in the center of the loaf, because often I find that my center doesn't cook at the same rate as the rest of it. So when I cut the first 2-3 pieces, they're cooked. But when I get near the center, it starts to get a little gummy. And I just, I like it that way. I'm a little weird. But, you know, somebody else might think, she didn't cook this long enough. So I'm gonna try to cook it a little bit longer so that the center gets really cooked and even like the rest of it. And then it will come out of the oven and I will let it rest for 15 minutes. And then I'm going to wrap it in aluminum foil for overnight. Who am I kidding? That never happens. I'll be having a piece in about 4 or 5 hours. Okay. It's out of the oven. And just for video purposes, I'm going to cut this so you can see what it looks like. The cranberries and the chocolate chips. Now I'm just going to wrap it up. It's going to be really super moist. It cooked perfectly at 60 minutes. So I didn't have to add any additional cooking time. Enjoy!